Welcome in, Renegades. So today we're going to have a great video for you. We are going to talk about the shocking AI capabilities of the internet computer crypto. We are going to go into some things that were said about that. The internet computer also has RWA and IoT on it as well, which is real world assets and Internet of Things. So the internet computer's capabilities, I like to say this a lot, is comparable to about 10 other different blockchains and what they can do. The internet computer does in absolutely one. It's considered an AI crypto. It's considered a layer 1. It's a layer 2. It has chain key integration. It has data storage. It's just the craziest, which is DeepIn, right? So it's like the internet computer just has all these different weird capabilities that I used to search. I'm like, oh man, this crypto has AI. Let's go look at this crypto. I like the AI capabilities. Oh, this is a cool layer 2 for like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let me check out those capabilities. Let me look at cloud storage. Let's look at some DeepIn. And I'm like, wow. All these cryptos that I was looking like, man, this cool capability over here, I'm buying that crypto for that reason. And now I can just do it all in one blockchain. I'm still looking at other cryptos too. I still think a lot of crypto has so many different things to offer Web3. I just think the internet computer is doing crazy things, some things that shouldn't be possible at this stage in the game yet. And that's why internet computers are the top 20 crypto from 2021 when it launched with a crazy, big scam dump because of FTX. And then, a real hard bear market of less than $10 million in volume a day. We're more than 25x that per day, every single day now. And with the capabilities coming out, with Chainky, Solana coming out next, the AI capabilities, which could bring things like video AI to the internet computer, where you just give it a couple of prompts and the AI will create and generate a full music video for you online. That's where the internet computer can head. But I think AI has more capabilities than that. I could see an AI running some kind of a DAO, like completely automatically updating, submitting proposals, and just improving the governance of that said ecosystem. So those are definitely the things that I'm going to be looking for when it comes to AI crypto. So let's get into, we have a lot of news for you today. There's so many different things that I want to talk about. So let's check it out. Let's first go in and look at AI tokens, right? So there are several different AI tokens out there, Fetch.ai, and other ones, but these are the main AI cryptos. So tokens tied to artificial intelligence, AI, and the Internet of Things projects, Fetch.ai and Internet Computer, have posted outsized gains as the broader cryptocurrency market mounts a significant recovery. So among the top performers in this rally are IoT cryptocurrencies, which seem to be spiking on positive market sentiment beyond just technical price performance. IOTA and Jasmy Coin are leading the pack with big announcements on IoT, which is pretty cool. I do support both of those projects, actually. Jasmy Coin, the cryptocurrency of Tokyo-based IoT provider Jasmy Corporation, is also up 7% on the day. The project has been in the spotlight of the IoT community, especially after gaining relevance during the 2024 bull run. Today, Hiroshi Harada, CFO of Jasmy Labs, the tech arm of Jasmy Corporation, announced a partnership with Panasonic to collaborate on an IoT platform. So I'd like to see the internet computer do a lot more of these things where they're partnering with these, big conglomerates like Panasonic. This is exactly what I've been telling, that Definity needs to do. They need to make these big Web 2 partnerships and create a big IoT platform. I think that's the future of IoT. So that's pretty cool. FET, the native token of Fetch.ai, which defines itself as a permissionless network upon which anyone can connect and access secure data sets by using autonomous AI to execute tasks that leverage its global network of data. Pretty cool. Okay. So this says it's not an AI cryptocurrency technically, but we're going to say it is, and it is, because it has AI capabilities, and you can't just narrow the internet computer down to one thing because it has so many different capabilities. It's going to be hard to say, yes, it's an AI cryptocurrency, but it has been listed as AI crypto. So this is very interesting to see the future of the internet computer with this AI technology. So it has been linked to AI innovations, such as the first blockchain-based AI smart contract. The first. This is so huge. This is what the internet computer is all about, pioneering the way with alien tech. Why do they call it alien tech? Because nobody else has this technology. It is far beyond our means, it's far beyond our comprehension, and they figured it out. Now there's AI on a smart contract. So the token's performing remarkably well, 14.5 okay percent. I think that's before. Let's see. ICP traders are extremely bullish to point that newcomers should be cautious when considering joining in. The coin is extremely oversold at 77 points. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that because it can be short-term oversold, and actually it's doing really good right now. Nice recovery happening, but this is a little while ago even. But I wanted to show you that internet computer is being put in the category of AI cryptos, Internet of Thing cryptos, and I'd like to see what they do with that, if they could do anything with the Internet of Things. So there's been a few cool things going on. 80 million to decentralize this project. Let's see what this is. Internet Computer Users pledge 80 million to decentralize the project ecosystem. The Dfinity Foundation's newly released ecosystem report revealed the community committed more than 6.5 million ICP tokens to decentralization efforts in 2023. Internet Computer community members pledged almost $80 million worth of Internet Computer tokens to help decentralize protocols in the ecosystem last year. Contributor to the Internet Computer Network, the Dfinity Foundation released its 2023 Protocol Ecosystem Report on March 27th, revealing the community committed more than 6.5 million ICP tokens to decentralization efforts. The pledge has been made by the Internet Computer Service Nervous System framework, which allows protocols to become decentralized autonomous organizations. ICP projects and dApps that receive funding through SNS decentralization include decentralized messenger OpenChat, metaverse platform Dragons, blockchain search engine Toniq, Web3 TikTok Hot or Not, or viral. The first ICP meme coin Ghost, decentralized verification as a service platform Mod Club, on-chain gaming platform Boom DAO, and social dApp Catalyze. So this is really cool to see that these publications are starting to really notice the internet computer. The success of the SNS framework has been a big win for decentralized governance worldwide. Through its innovative tech stack and multiple network integrations, commented Lomesh Duda, Vice President of Growth at Dfinity. Nice. It is a huge win for all of us. I love the SNS. I think it's one of the most ingenious things in history. And that's why I locked my ICP up for so long in staking, because I believe in this as the long-term vision in a long-term crypto. I don't have a whole lot of long-term bags, but internet computer is one of them. So let's see. Dfinity distributed 6.25 million in ecosystem grants to 239 projects across 41 countries in 2023 to support the growth of the ICP ecosystem. So they are marketing. They're just doing it from the, marketing from within through these developers building projects, which will bring overall interest into the internet computer. It's a really intricate way of marketing. I'm sure they're going to do global marketing soon, but this is intricate internal marketing. I love it. Overall network usage on the ICP increased by 121% year over year, indicating constant ecosystem-wide growth, according to the report. Decentralized finance on ICP has also seen steady growth this year, with a total value locked increasing 24% to $27 million since January 1st, according to DeFi Llama. So ICP surges after pivot to AI. ICP prices have been on fire over the past few days after the network revealed its latest advancements in the realm of artificial intelligence. In a March 22nd post on X, Definity CEO Dominic Williams posted a video demonstrating what he claims as a world first. Quite a sophisticated AI running on blockchain as a smart contract on the internet computer. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. AI will become the beating heart of our Web3 multi-chain world, and this is only my first demo. Perfect. So pretty interesting to see what they are doing with AI, next IoT, next big things. So wait, how did I get down at the bottom here? Whoops. Okay. So there's a hybrid NFT standard. There's just so much news. Let's just talk about it all, because I was going to pick one or two of these things, and I was just like, man, they just have a lot of bangers out right now. So NFTs can become more resilient to market downturns with a hybrid approach that combines the best parts of ERC20 and ERC721 with lower gas fees. So that's pretty interesting to see. Now, Web3 event series seeks to decentralize, giving a new DAO control of treasury. The community of ICP, a protocol that makes bridges cross-chain transaction possible, looks to take full control of upcoming events. So, the contribution of online and offline events in addressing education, collaboration, and innovation to the Web3 ecosystem cannot be ignored. Web3 events foster a sense of unity, allowing developers to shape the future of the decentralized world. One specific upcoming event is centered around Internet Computer Protocol ICP, a blockchain network known for addressing critical challenges such as scalability, security, and interoperability. Rather than being an alternative to blockchains like Ethereum, ICP fills gaps within Web3 by automating cross-chain transactions without bridges. With ICP, a decentralized application on any blockchain network can offer a user-friendly experience like a traditional web without sacrificing decentralization. So ICP aims to enhance the power and usability of dApps across various blockchain networks. To celebrate this, the ICP Community Conference intends to showcase the value ICP brings to the broader Web3 community as a multi-chain event brand centered around ICP tech. A venture studio, Code and State, okay, hold on, I don't need to read that. So the primary goal of ICPCC 2024 is to underline the ICP protocol's capabilities and potential to integrate and add value to other blockchain networks, such as Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Solana. Unlike previous events focusing mainly on the ICP community, the 2024 iteration targets a broader Web3 audience to show how users can strengthen the chains they already use. So they became a DAO. They plan to become a DAO. So that's pretty cool. So ICPCC's first step is the formation of a fully independent Marshall Islands DAO limited liability company, which will relinquish control and copyright of its brand and entrust the organization's future to its community. Following this step, the decentralization cell will take place set to begin approximately a day before the event on May 10th. Subsequently, the election of the ICPCC Council will take place roughly a month after May, entrusting them with the governance and future planning of the conference. During the third quarter of 2024, the Council will be tasked with making strategic proposals for the first 2025 ICPCC event, ensuring adequate preparation time for the vendor to organize the event. So there's going to be meetups and competitions. Local meetups with ICP influencers, founders, and investors will feature several key opinion leaders from the crypto world. These include MC Blockchain Boy, William Laurent, Jerry Banfield, Blockchain Pill, Aaron Brimser, and the Swap. The ICPCC team believes people will derive real-world value from Web3, even if they don't know what a token decentralization is. So that's pretty cool. This is interesting to see, nonetheless. Now it looks like Boom DAO is creating some sort of a gaming guild. Says there will be announcements every single day leading up to the official launch of the Boom Gaming Guild next week. If you haven't registered yet, you really should, unless you hate having fun and despise free tokens. If you don't like fun, don't want free stuff, Don't come over here. Retweet if you're part of the Boomdown Gaming Guild. Exciting announcements coming for you this week, fam. So that's pretty cool. I definitely recommend coming and checking that out and seeing what they're doing over here on that. Now, again, AI, right? Wait, this is AI. This is the multi-chain. Multi-chain. We got AI coming up here pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So ICP adds a missing smart contract layer to Bitcoin. So we're also going to go into this. We're going to talk about this because this is very interesting. As you know, my name is Bitcoin Renegade. Bitcoin was the very first cryptocurrency I ever got invested in. It's the reason I'm in crypto. It's the reason I'm in the internet computer. And now the internet computer also can interact with Bitcoin, one of my very, very favorite cryptos of all time. And the biggest store of value of any crypto. And the number one created crypto. It was the very first crypto. It's the number one crypto. It is what leads the market. So ICP is going to create new additions to what Bitcoin can do. And one of those is adding the missing smart contracts to Bitcoin. And this isn't going to be in a third-party bridge like everyone else. Let's just wrap up some Bitcoin, throw it over a bridge, trust our billions of dollars to some random third party. Or you could trust it in a smart contract. Nobody has to see it, touch it. Nobody has your keys. It's distributed through an ECDSA threshold sign, which means it's distributed a bunch of different nodes, a bunch of different areas, decentralized, 100% safe, 100% secure, and capable to do millions and millions and millions and millions of transactions. So ICP can directly read and write to Bitcoin on the Bitcoin blockchain. So if you interact with Bitcoin on the internet computer, you can do it on a native Bitcoin address on the native Bitcoin blockchain, enabling dApps to natively interact with Bitcoin. Jan Kamenish dives into why ICP is the most advanced Bitcoin layer 2 at Festival Web 3. And we are going to go into this. We're going to explore more right now. AI as a Bitcoin layer 2. ICP. Sorry, my brain is stuck on AI right now. ICP is a Bitcoin. That'd be crazy. AI is a layer 2 for Bitcoin. That would be weird, but cool. The internet computer adds the missing smart contract layer to Bitcoin, leveraging chain fusion technology. ICP can direct. I love that. Chain fusion technology. That is the most beautiful set of 3 words that I've heard in a while. ICP can directly read and write to Bitcoin, enabling dApps that natively interact with Bitcoin. This is right here. I'm in Washington. So Washington is the main hub for Bitcoin. No, I'm just kidding, but that's pretty funny. Build DEXs offering Bitcoin or BRC20, which is the Binance, token standard trading pairs. Bitcoin trading pairs. Lending markets using ordinals as collateral or Web3 SocialFi services, allowing Satoshis to be sent via chat messages. Pretty interesting. You can send CKBTC in a chat message. It's only going to cost you like a Satoshi or something. It's crazy to see how cheap you can just interact, because try sending 25 Satoshis to somebody, on some kind of a dApp. You're going to, even if there is some sort of layer 2 that you could do that on Bitcoin, it's going to cost you like $5 to send, a penny. So the internet computers' capabilities just make Bitcoin scalable and able to be used in any way. So, and you're using native Bitcoin, right? And the full network integration through chain key ECDSA threshold signing. So chain key Bitcoin can be sent with a 1 to 2 second finality and negligible fees. Like I was saying, you can send a little, you can send a lot. Either way, it's going to be cheap fees. A multi-chain Bitcoin twin. And they call it a twin, not a wrapped version, because a wrapped version is a completely different version of Bitcoin. It is a replica. It's an ERC20 token. So if you have a wrapped Bitcoin, that is going to be an ERC on Ethereum, right? That's going to be an ERC20 token, not Bitcoin. Not a Bitcoin twin. It's going to be a Bitcoin fugazi. Like a knockoff. It's a knockoff Bitcoin. We created one that looks like Bitcoin, but it's not quite Bitcoin. Well, the difference with the internet computer is it's actually Bitcoin. It is an actual Bitcoin because you can interact on the Bitcoin blockchain with a Bitcoin address. That's what makes it a Bitcoin full integration. It makes it not a twin, but a fully integrated version of that Bitcoin. You could say it is like a mirror of that Bitcoin, or a twin or whatever. But it isn't technically, considered as what a wrapped token is because of the way it's bridged. And people can say whatever they want. I've heard all different things on that, but that's my opinion on it. That is my opinion. So trustless, created by chain key cryptography and a pair of canister smart contracts that directly hold raw Bitcoin without relying on intermediaries. So that's crazy. You can directly access your Bitcoin this way. It's crazy. So yeah, El Salvador is the first country to use Bitcoin as legal tender, right? So I mean, using the internet computer, it's going to be faster than like the Bitcoin Lightning Network. It's going to be cheaper, and it's going to be more scalable, right? So you can already use your Bitcoin on ICP. I see Dex, Funded, Discover, Open Chat. Just so much going on with that. So the what, the how, and the why of the Bitcoin integration. So come over here to internetcomputer.org /Bitcoin integration. You're good to go. You can come check out all the capabilities, code native Bitcoin 1, code native Bitcoin 2, the native Bitcoin API. You can check out all of this crazy stuff, the sample code, Bitcoin integration, all that cool stuff. Now, again, the AI. So ICP is a blockchain. It's on steroids. It is literally, hold on. I'll show you what it's like. This shirt makes me look huge. So it's like this. Except I've never taken any kind of stuff like that. But yeah, it's like that. Is CKB working against CK Bitcoin? So actually, there is a version of CKB called CKBTC. CKBTC? Wait. CKBTC. Yeah, I think it's CKBTC. Is it the same thing? I don't know. I think they have a very similar thing over there on CKB. I love what they're doing over there. Their project is great. Has a lot of similarities to the internet computer. And no, I would not say that they are working against CKBTC. I think the Nervos Foundation is looking to other blockchains to see what they are doing. But I also think they're pioneering the way in their own own way that they do things, because they have a lot of the capabilities. Like they can do multi-chain. They can just do a lot of the cool things that I was interested in the internet computer for. But I don't see them being a direct competitor against internet computer. That's not what internet computer aims to do, is compete with a lot of blockchains. It might compete with some that, we won't go in there, but maybe against some, but I don't think CKB is going to be one of them. I think they have a lot to benefit from an integration directly with one another to leverage the power of CKB and the power of the internet computer, two of my very favorite cryptos right now. So yeah, I don't think they're working against each other. Let's quote from Vitalik Buterin real quick. I think they're more of like a sister network, because that's the future of crypto, is this full integration, and it wasn't possible before. So people's ideas didn't move in that direction. Then somebody came and broke the code. It's like, if all else fails, use fire. If you know what I mean, you're an OG gamer. But and I want to let me know in the chat if you know what that means. If all else fails, use fire. But yeah, so if things don't work for a lot of different cryptos when they're trying to succeed, you have a crypto like internet computer that comes along and it picks up the slack for everything, and it really showcases these other cryptos and what they can do. Because I wasn't even looking for a lot of the capabilities that the internet computer had or CKB has before I started reading into what they could do, and then I'm like, oh man, if they can do this. What's to stop them? If they can do AI, what's to stop them from doing real world assets? They do real world assets. What's to stop them from doing Internet of Things? Yeah, ICP has the capability to do all these things. And I think CKB is definitely another one to watch, and that I'm just learning about. Like, I want to tell you all these cool things that CKB can do, but I'm just very new to CKB right now. And like, as you know, I'm an OG in ICP. I know basically like the whole freaking white paper by now, So good night to you. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. We are going to get more into the meat and potatoes of this tweet right here. So smart contracts on ICP are ready for just about anything. And this is what I'm talking about. This is why Internet Computer is my favorite blockchain. Whether I get a grant anymore or not, I don't care. I'm going to be covering this crypto for the future a long time. Whether it's every day or not, that every video or not, that's definitely not going to be something I'm going to stop doing, but I'm definitely going to be looking at other cryptos. But I think if there's so many things that I can talk about on ICP, I'm going to talk about it. If there's no more to talk about, I'm moving on, for a week or so. But ICP blockchain is on steroids, basically, because the smart contracts on ICP are ready for anything. AI. Okay, let's talk about that. Artificial intelligence. As you know, the Internet Computer has the very first smart contract that is made with artificial intelligence. This is a groundbreaking announcement that this happened. It caused the price to spike 50% in one day. Okay, this absolutely sent it parabolic. There is a reverse gas fee model. Now, if you don't know what a reverse gas fee model is, that means that you do not have to pay to interact with any dApp on the Internet Computer. It is ran by cycles, which are paid for by the dApp owner, the person who runs the dApp. So you do not have to pay to interact with the network nervous system, the SNS, DEXs, any kind of dApp on the Internet Computer. You do not have to pay any kind of gas fees, which is going to save you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. DAO automation. As you heard, ICPCC is becoming a DAO, and that is because the Internet Computer is really about decentralization, giving the control to the community to give them a voice in the future, because all of these big conglomerates, all of these big monopolies like Google, Microsoft, do they ask your opinion before they make a big move in their company? Absolutely not. So you can judge if the company is going in the direction that you want it to, so that you can either stay informed or you can decide if you want to be part of what they are doing anymore. And that is any DAO inside the Internet Computer. You can choose to vote, you can abstain from voting, or you can leave. You can drive the project, or you don't have to be a part of it. That is the cool part. Now, the thing with Google, like say they decide to do something, you don't like it, you're just going to leave. Well, with the Internet Computer or any of these ecosystem DAOs, the DAOs, you will be able to say, no, I don't like that. Get a bunch of my friends together. We don't like that. We want to see it ran in a different direction. Well, you can now do that as a decentralized autonomous organization, lets you be able to voice your opinion, and it is fully automated by the Internet Computer. Chain key cryptography. Now, this is basically what allows us to be able to interact between blockchains. It's what makes ICP what it is. It is the basic driving force behind anything that the Internet Computer can do. And then the chain key part is that ECDSA part of the Internet Computer, which lets it to natively integrate with other blockchains. So cryptography runs the whole network. Chain key cryptography connects the networks, and it's a huge topic. They're diving into it at the key moments with Dominic Williams at the ICP Community Web3 Festival in Hong Kong. So shout out to Aaron Brimser. Hope you're having fun over there. Hope it was fun to meet Dom. Shout out to you, bro. I'd definitely love to do something like that one day. Just go and be a part of, teaching people about the Internet Computer. And here's Ton. His brother Ron is probably there somewhere. Ton and Ron. All right. Now let's see what is happening. I want to kind of kick this out okay. So it looks like we are starting to turn bearish again. I did think that. We're not ready to go back up yet. I mean, Bitcoin moving up and us not having a big move, that's okay. That's okay, because it needs to kind of cool off a little bit. But I mean, we could see $24 coming pretty soon. So I do want to look at the daily, because this is going to tell us a little bit more about, okay. So the order book is looking negative on the daily, which is kind of strange. It means that people aren't very confident in the level that we're at right now. And then the whales are sitting at neutral so they can see what's going on. Let's look at this volume. This is going to give us a big indication of what is going on. And that is why right here. This is why we're not going up. The one and only reason why ICP is not going to $24 right now is the volume, period. It is up 33%. Let's see, 122 million. Yeah. So this is why. When this volume gets below this 200 million, and we're still about 13x from the bear market, which is great. We're not going to make substantial moves to the upside. So as you see to this 18, which is good though. Now I want to explain what I was just talking about here. As you see, we have $250 million here at $16, $17. Now we go up to about 300 million. And we spike up somewhere around $19. Now we go over here, we're under 100 million for the first time in I don't even know how long, but we're still 250, 300 mil, under 100 mil at the same price. Okay, this could be a very good thing, as when big volume spikes in, we could really see a move to the upside. So I just want to show you the historical data that we're talking about over here. So we're sitting, barely under 200 mil. It does go down when we go down a little bit, but it's still sticking right around that 200 mil. And then as soon as we start moving up 4, 5, 6, and this is what it's going to take to move to that $24 level. And then it has to cool off a little bit. You know what I mean? So we're looking pretty good in the overalls. We're still number 18 by market cap, which is pretty impressive. Seeing that we were number 40 something, we've more than doubled our market cap in the last 6 months. We more than doubled our place. So things are looking beautiful for ICP in the overalls. 1742. I'm so glad I didn't, because I was just gonna put in a little long up here, somewhere up here, and I didn't. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that yet. I'm waiting for a nice little dump to 1647. This is where I want to get in a leverage trade at 1647, right on this EMA 25, which coincides with this previous top up here. This previous resistance now turns support. So this is an area, and as you see, we've actually went to 1655. And so this is going to be a nice area of support. If we do go back down, there is going to be a nice level of support at about 1680. And I might put, a long order in right here, and then a long order right here. I don't think we're going to be going down too much, and I'm just going to do like 5x leverage. That way my liquidation price is going to be somewhere right around here at about 13. And then if it goes down, see, this is how I protect myself, because I don't think ICP is going to go down to $10 again. So what I'll do, this is something, I don't know if I should tell you this, is a pretty big secret here. But what I do, so just in case, I know a lot of people put like a stop loss like right here, but then you lose money. Every trade that I've made has been successful so far. And that doesn't mean I could lose at any moment. I'm keeping that in mind when I do this. I could lose at any moment. This might not always work. But what I would do is say when we get down, so if it does go all the way down, gets close to my liquidation price, I have about 50% of my bag right here. So what's going to happen is this is going to trigger a buy order if it goes to 1389. So this is my liquidation price at 1307. What this is going to do is going to push my liquidation price down to about 1088. So if something does happen, like this area breaks and we go down, I'm always keeping myself safe. Now, you can take a stop loss, get out, whatever, but I know ICP is going to go up. So I'm trying to put in a leverage trade before it does move to the upside in a massive way. So if I do get wrecked down here, I'm just going to put more in, knock this average price down, move my liquidation price down, and hopefully it doesn't go to 1088. And if it does, then just like at about 1143, we're going to put another one in to drop it down even further to about 9 something. I'm 100% positive in my own mind, not saying that won't go to that. So we're good. But that's how you do leverage, though. If you're risky, or you could just put a stop loss in and try to manipulate the market. I don't like to try to manipulate the market and guess what the market's going to do, as much as ride the market's wave. And we're in a massive uptrend. We're in a massive uptrend on the daily. Look at this. From $5 all the way up to 20, we're in a massive uptrend, and we're moving into the bull market. So yeah, short term we might go down a little bit. short term, but I don't care. As long as I have nice leverage trade in, as soon as we move up 20, 30 bucks, I'm going to get 5 times the amount of ICP that I put in there. So let's go. And this looks like a bull flag to me on the daily. This is just looking straight up bull flag. Okay. Now we could do this as an ascending triangle here. You could say that's a bull flag. Or you could say that's a bull flag. Okay, so we have the possibility of a bull flag right now. And this is why it's so cool that it went down to $10. Where could this bull flag bring us? I wonder. What could be our possible next move? So it's looking right around that $26.50 area. Looking at about $24 myself. But to see a move to 26 would be absolutely beautiful. This is, just a nice continuation. It looks like things are extremely bullish right now. The internet computer has an ascending triangle. It has a bull flag on the daily. Things are looking long-term bullish. And I hope it does go down and lets me get in somewhere around $16.50, $16.60 so I can ride this bull flag all the way up to $26, make a couple $100 in profit, and then get out on my short-term trade. My long-term bags are just stacking up. I'm not selling those. Not at these prices. Not till we get to like 100, 200, 300. That's when I'm selling that. But all right, we're going to go to the short time frames because I want to get in on a trade. I want to get in on some leverage. But look at this. Okay, the 25. We need to look at the EMA 200. The 25, we're bearish right now. Push down, big volume, big volume pushing us down, which is good because I want to get in cheaper real quick. But let's take this 200 because this 200 is going to really be our, understanding of bearish or bullish. And again, bearish. Until we get back above this 200 EMA, we are going to keep going down. This the 25 and the 200 being under both of those right now is extremely bearish. So I do see further pullbacks. Definitely. So let me look at the larger time frame so I can tell you where we're going to pull back to. Okay, so we just moved under the EMA 200 on the 15-minute. And as you see, broken down. So I do see a move down to 17.15. There's a possible move. We could break back above this EMA, but I don't know. This is a nice little area of support over here, but there's a big resistance on that, and we are oversold right now. If you look at the RSI, it does mean that we could be seeing a recovery. So it's very neutral right now. Let's go look at this. Hold on. Let's do the out. Hold on. We have a 15-minute. We have the 15. Let's look at the 15. I want to see if it says, because I'm looking bearish. It does look kind of neutral, but I'm looking bearish. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, bearish. I was right. Oh my God. So yeah, we're definitely. I thought it was going to be neutral. Well, I thought it was going to be. My thoughts were extreme fear and bearish, but I thought this was going to say neutral, but then, okay. Well, it looks like we are absolutely bearish right now, which is okay. Now, I don't mind short-term bearishness. This is what I get in the market for. This is part of the game. This is what we want to see. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. I know, Crypto Airborne says that all the time. It's one of my favorite sayings because right now, when we're in extreme fear, this is the time to really start scooping bags because everybody else is like, okay, I'm selling. So they're selling, you're buying their bags. They're selling, you're buying their bags. They're selling, you're buying their bags. And that's what whales do. That's what whales do. They wait till it goes down to a nice, good price, and then they start buying all the bags of everybody who just sold out of this order book because the order book is negative, which means people are selling more than they're buying right now. Impulse is very negative, no retail investment. Technicals is looking negative, just like I said. Price score negative, but the social and the search is very positive because people want to know what the internet computer is capable of. They want to see what you're doing, what the internet computer is doing here, and how to navigate it. And that's what I'm here for. This is what I do. So let's go look at this hour. And so it does, yeah, it's starting to turn a little bit bullish because we are oversold right here, but I think this is possibly going to reject it. Let's look at the 30-minute. If we are above the 30-minute EMA 200, then we could turn bullish. Okay, it looks like it's at 1741. We are testing this right now. We just went above it. This is going to be a very, very key support level. If we do break this, we are going down further. Let's look at the hour to see where. Okay, so it looks like 1740. This is going to be a nice little area of support. So this is what I'm saying. If we break down below on the 15-minute, which looks extremely, extremely fearful right now, then we are, if we fail to break above this and we go down, then we are going to lose the 30-minute and we are going to lose this hour as well. So this could be a very big area that we start to see, a drop even below these levels to about 1650. It's probably going to test the bottom of this again somewhere if we break down below this. So watch this 1740 area, look to about 1730, and then wait for a candle close. Hopefully in 5 minutes we can at least see the 15-minute close to see if we're going to be bullish or bearish or not. But being oversold, it looks like we really could make a turnaround right here. I don't really see why we need to. So let's go to the daily, because I want to see how oversold or overbought we are on the daily. We still are pretty high at 57. I would like to see a further consolidation of this RSI downwards. We are not getting enough volume to really sustainably move to the upside, though. So even if we do on this, 15-minute, get above this, which we are right, hold on, 1746. We're testing it right now. If we do get above this, it's going to be very hard to sustain. Because look, we're under the volume here, under it here. So we don't have enough volume really to keep moving. And we're way under the volume here. We briefly got above it over here. So this could be very, very, a very nice consolidation period. Now, EMA 200, it looks like we went straight down here on the hour. So it does look like there could be some sort of a reversal right here with being overbought on the shorter time frame. It all depends on breaking this 200 EMA. As long as we stay above this EMA, we're going to keep being bullish. That's all there is to that. So if we do continue, I see a test of this 1770 area all the way up to about $18. Now, if we do catapult off of this and break this, this will break like this long-term ascending triangle type deal, which would be a continuation pattern to the upside. And we could end up going down and having another shoulder, being some sort of like head and shoulders pattern here to the downside. If it does come down, we could see, hold on, let's just get rid of everything else here real quick. We could see a head and shoulders, which I'm hoping for some bearishness for myself. Like I want to get in at a good price. So if we leave this, we can kind of draw the rest of this thing out here. Just kind of see, this kind of come down back here, kind of some sort of like double top here, move down. Okay, and then we could see, further retracements back down to about, I would say like $16, $15.80, $15.90. So that is definitely a possibility if we turn bearish to kind of form this head and shoulders pattern right here and kind of move down to these lower levels. Now, there would need to be some extreme volume to the upside before that happens so that it could move back up and not be oversold by the time it gets to this level, because that's what's happening here. And I want to let you know that it might not turn bearish because of this. Now, if you look, this has been a very, 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 very strong support level. Sorry I had to say that so many times, but this is a very, 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 very strong support level. I don't know if it's going to break. I just, every time it gets down there, it gets so oversold that the price has no choice but to go back up. So this is what, it's really a weird market right now. Bitcoin, we can look at Bitcoin real quick because I mean, it's just so hard to judge this right now. I'm just going to use price targets. When I don't have a lot of TA that I can do, I'm using these price targets. Okay. And we're going to go into those in a minute, but let's look at Bitcoin because this is how I'm trading right now. When the market doesn't make sense, I use price targets. When there isn't a pattern that tells me exactly where it's going to go right now, I use price targets. And those are, they have not failed me yet. They have not failed you yet as part of my community. So we're looking at these price targets. Yeah, Bitcoin just looks extremely bullish. Us being at 71,000 and ICP really not making a big move to the upside is a little bit worrisome. But yeah, there's this descending triangle that happened on Bitcoin right here. I don't know if anybody's talking about this, but it does look like we broke down and tested this descending triangle. So if Bitcoin breaks below, this is a 15-minute, you know, this 71,249, I do see a move possibly back to 70,000. Okay, I do kind of want to look at the larger time frames though. Yeah, Bitcoin is just looking bullish. Absolutely. I mean, look at my previous lines. I haven't looked at Bitcoin in forever, and just look. I just want to show you how well these price targets look. I did not do Bitcoin TA over here at all. I did it like over here. Over here. It's just crazy. All my price start. Look at this. These areas were drawn weeks ago. So that's why I use price targets. But anyway, yeah, Bitcoin's looking bullish. I almost don't want to get rid of these. Let's just move this over so I don't have to get rid of it. It kind of looks like, you know, because I love these price targets. They work incredibly well. So we're having some sort of a bull flag. You know, like a symmetrical triangle bull flag. Okay, still a flag. Still a flag. So there could be a nice little move for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking kind of bullish, actually. So we could see a $75,000 Bitcoin. Ooh, I ate marinara with my ravioli, and now I got heartburn. But Bitcoin's looking overbought on the 4-hour, a little bit. So the overall market sentiment is looking bearish to me. It just is. I mean, Bitcoin looks good, but look at this. Hold on. Dang it. We're going to have to get rid of some of these things so I can see. I don't want to get rid of these price targets. Just move that one over too. Okay. So yeah, we're having some really strange price movements for Bitcoin. These big sell-offs, moves up, bam, sell-off, moves up. So this is what happens when institutional money is involved. So you start to see these big price, you know, fluctuations and volatility. But this is good. This means this is a big consolidation period. We have sell side liquidity over here. We have buy side liquidity where we're at right now. We're in buy side. So this is buy side liquidity right now, which it could dump. So it goes from buy side liquidity to dumping for the most part, or consolidation before a move to the upside, which we could see, but we haven't seen that. We've seen sell side liquidity. That's what we have seen on the daily. Yeah, sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. So this is what we're seeing up here, is sell side liquidity right now for Bitcoin. So people are taking profits at these areas. There is going to be another move above 73. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I am looking towards about $76,500 is the next big move for Bitcoin. You can ask me why, maybe in a future video, but yeah, that's where I'm looking, 76,000. Now for ICP, let's go to the larger time frame so we can look at price targets, because we have to know where this is going to go. Of course, this 1590 is definitely a price target of mine, so we're going to put in a line right here at 1590. And it coincides with a lot of this previous resistance. I love it when everything works, you know, towards the same goal that tells me the same things. Okay, now we're at 1749. It looks like we might break above that EMA 200, which will be extremely bullish, especially because we are oversold right now. We could see another move to $18 if that happens. If we stay above this, hold on, it's been 5 minutes. Let's go look at the 15-minute real quick. But hold on, price targets first. Dang. So I'm looking at 1682. Now for the upside, we're looking at 1804. We're looking at 1837. We're looking at 18. Whoa. We're looking at 21, obviously, I guess. That's where my fingers wanted to take us. 1873. And then $19. Which is $19. Okay, these are where I'm going to be taking short-term profits on my leverage trading. Up here all the way. Whoa, that's weird. It went right to the top of this. So this could be an area. I don't know what this was. It was my finger maybe predicting something that might happen. Maybe. Because look where it went. I didn't do that on purpose. It just kind of flew up there and went up there. So maybe that's a good price target. That looks like a good price target to me. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I like it. So yeah, things are looking incredibly bullish right now. Let's look at the daily on this. As you see, the 15 is absolutely fearful, which would probably be different now because we just started going up again. I just want to see. Hold on. Yeah, so now it's at 42. It was 28. Impulse is no longer very negative, but everything else is still looking pretty bad. So we might I don't know. It all depends if we break that level. Now, let's look at the daily. So the daily's looking pretty good, except for the order book. Everything is in green, which could indicate that we are going to go down further, but we need these whales to be positive. The good thing is that the impulse is positive right now. The volume is very positive on the daily, which I don't know that I agree with that, but it's pretty good. 160 is not bad. Definitely not bad volume. But yeah, things are looking bullish. Now, if we do go to the downside, look toward 1722, 1682, 1590, 1633. Those are my price targets. And then we could do a fib. So screenshot those real quick, memorize them, write them down, whatever. We're going to get rid of them because we're going to look at the fib retracement now. Or extension, extension. So is this right where, okay, so $20.35. Looks like that's where we can really go. Now, we're hitting the 0236 basically right now. We just broke above that. Okay. Next is going to be the 0382 at 1771. 1794. 1821, and these are different. So if you look at my price targets, they're not just the Fibonacci extension retracement. They are a very simplified way to calculate what's going to happen. Now, if we go down, let's look at what's going to happen there. Fib retracement. Okay. So it does look like 15, right exactly down to that 1550 level. We're looking at a stop right here at about 1630. But this 1550 level is somewhere I'm really going to have a big buy order in, not only for a leverage trade, but just buying ICP. This is going to be a very, very good level if it does go down. We might not even see that, though. We might not even see that. So, yeah, things are just looking bullish. Thank you guys for stopping by. Things are going to keep getting better. This is why I'm so glad I made it to the bull run. There was a few times I thought I was going to have to quit making content, not because I wanted to, because I got so sick during the bear market. That's a word. Why couldn't I have got sick in the bull market? I would have had money to pay hospital bills, cab rides to the hospital, everything would have been fine. Can't drive to the hospital when you're sick. But now I'm getting better. It's a bull market. Things are good. It just got over being sick, but I was ill last year. Now it's just a cold. I can handle a cold. All right. He said ICP is also making me happy. CKB made me happy. Crypto Creeper. Yeah, staking ICP is definitely. Oh, stacking. Yeah, stacking it, staking it, stomping it, sleeping on it. Don't do that. Don't stomp on it or sleep on it, stack it or stake it. So, all right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Please smash the like. Please share this on social media. I think there is some very, very important things to be noted in this video, from the AI capabilities, the Internet of Things, the way they're marketing, ICPCC, boom, Dow. All of these things are definitely something that people need to hear about, and I need your help to get this video out to as many people as possible. So you do your part, I'll make good videos, and we'll all make money together. Hopefully, that's the plan, not financial advice. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bam!